This was an occasion, a whole week program to train our trainers in the various issues of management, and especially on the TVET curricula that the department is up on rolling out. We agreed as a team in the TVET institution that there is need to retrain our trainers, and therefore the Kenya School of TVET organized this week-long training program to retrain our trainers, not only in CBET, which is very important, but also in all other areas of management, and also to be informed about the new funding model, about the admissions, and many other areas that we needed to look into. And therefore, the whole week, the Kenya School of TVET has been able to take our trainers through especially the CBET curricula, which we must train, and it was therefore important for them to come here and be able to be trained as the trainers. The CBET curricula is very important for us as a department because we have a mandate to skill our youth. Skills are very important in our country at this time, because we are looking into developing to the next level of development as a country. And the skills, the people who are going to work in industries, the people who are going to work across the path of development need to be reskilled. And therefore, it was important for us as a department to be here to skill our trainers, who are the drivers of the skills development that we need in this country. As institutions, yes, we are prepared to receive the new students who are coming in September. And that is why we are here, like I have already said, preparing the trainers who are going to train these students. In our institutions, we are also going to have desks for funding, because the new funding model, of course, a new thing takes time to roll out completely. So we are also going to have desks that are going to help our trainees and their parents in how they are going to access the funding that is going to be rolled out by both the government, and especially the help part of it. They have to do the application, and we have already learned that some already have challenges. So we are going to have desks in our institutions that are going to help the new students as they come in. We are partnering with industry, because part of the training, actually the biggest percentage of our training of our students is going to be in industry. So I talked about partnering with affordable housing program, with the KIPES in the counties, and also with the major government projects like the roads, like energy, where our students, dependent on the programs that they're going to be doing, are also going to be working there, so that they are trained on the ground. They're going to be skilled on the ground in the AHPs, in the KIPES, and in the major in government projects. So the government is partnering with all these projects, so that whoever is rolling out the affordable housing or the roads projects or the power projects, the government has the president announced that there are going to be incentives for all those industries, so that they take in our students, so that they are trained in the projects, they are trained on the ground to actually do what is being done. There has been this talk about students graduating and then they are going to be retrained before they start working. My department is going to train the students on in those projects, in those industries, so that when the technicians or the engineers graduate from our institutions, they are actually ready to do the work in those areas where they have already been trained, and they also know the culture of those industries. The new funding model that His Excellency the President has rolled out takes care of everybody, from those who can well afford to those who cannot afford at all. For example, the most vulnerable are getting 80% of government funding and 20% of help. Those are the most vulnerable, and the parents are paying nothing. Out of the 189,000, that which is the fee that is being paid in the TVET institution, even those who are paying at all are paying 7%. What is 7% of 67,000? Ni pesa kidogo sana, isn't it? So the question of this is equity. The question of any child not going to school, to the institutions, to college on economic or on funding basis does not arise, because it is a very good model where which is taking care of right from the lowest to the highest person in society. So as long as we are ready as Kenyans to embrace the the funding model that the government has rolled out, either at the TVET or at the university level, everybody should be able to access education.